Hello everyone. Last lecture uh, we discuss in general of applied and natural control. In this lecture we discuss in detail what is natural pest control exact and what is applied pest control exactly and what their methods. So let us see one by one. Myself, Mr. Ravindra Mahajan. Then this is the types of pest control. Natural pest control I already discussed in last lecture. In this lecture, we discuss only about applied controls and their methods. So, natural control, it is a corrective action taken by environment, directly taken by nature also. It includes physical factors, biotic factor that maintain no pest population within certain uppers and environments over a period of time. The important factor of this control is that climatic factors, heavy rain shining, hot sunshine, food availability of lightning, speedy wind, etc. Natural enemies, availability of food and evolutionary pressures are there. Second, applied pest control. This will include a whole range of practices developed or modified by man. This is also known as artificial pest control that become necessary when natural controls factor are failed to control the pest. And then different methods under applied control are applied, such as cultural pest control, mechanical pest control, physical pest control, chemical pest control, biological pest control, genetical pest control, and regulatory pest controls. We will see one by one. So here is the natural description of natural pest control and natural pest control aids are there. Look at the slide. Natural pest control can be less expensive than buying and applying commercial pesticides that are filled with toxic chemicals. It is also safer for your garden, our environment, and our family also. So, in applied pest control, there are 7 methods of pest control. First is that cultural pest control. In cultural pest control, it is the whole farming and cultivation practices can be employed such that the environment become less suitable or unsuitable for production and growth of certain pests. In this example, tillage, plugging, adopting the time of plant, harvesting, crop water management, etc. Cultural pest control are the controls uh, which come from uh, culture of the plant that changed. So in this figure we have see the uh, at a time 3 crop fields are developed. So some pests are culturally adopted on this plant, some are not this plant, so help to farmer to increase their crop yield and their economy also. Cultural pest control plays very important role in that certain area. Second is mechanical pest control. There are several methods of collecting and destroying certain pests such as insect, rats, weeds, etc. These methods are common in areas where labor is cheap and abundant. The use of mechanical equipment is increasing, for example, cags, traps, light traps. This is the well-known methods of control the lights in every house. It should be uses. This is also a mechanical sound vibrator are there. Due to mechanical sound and insects are attracted to this sound and they goes to in container. In rat family, there are some rat anti-rat sound are available on in search engines also. So this is the physical control. Uh, this improves the mechanical removal or restriction of pest using physical factor such as cold, heat, humidity, energy, sound, fire, etc. So insect pests are directly targeted to agriculture resource, but man some invented their physical invention uh, to attract in physical invention and to protect our agriculture crops. This paper says that. So biological or bio control in an undisturbed ecosystem, the pests are greatly controlled by their enemies. In disturbed ecosystem, various pests can be controlled by releasing more predators, parasites, or parasitic insects. Uh, for example, fungi. The commercially available species under control include bacillus, etc. Mm, sound wave provider crop also are there. Sound wave provider insect. Due to this sound wave, some pests are controlled. These are the figure of the biocontrol. This is a airborne pest that is directly uh, spread on the crop. So in this, biological factors are attracted. The crops are also attracted on the. So insect are the attracted on the plant. This is biologically and friends of the crops, insects. So next, genetical control. Uh, in these methods, two aspects are considered. First, plant can be modified genetically to increase their resistance toward the pest attack. Second, the pests are subjected to alternation in the genetic code that result in autocidal controls. In this method, both male and female insects or pests are sterilized genetically. So male and female insects are sterilized. So there is also attraction point of view. Male insects are generally attracted to female insects. So that's why pests are go for their as per their interest along from our main crop. So this is a regulatory control. In this method, the pest attack due to the outbreak because of human activities can be controlled by regular checking and inspection. This method followed commonly in infected areas also. Movement, transport, and commonalities, equipments, and articles that require regular checking. Sorry. Before and after transfer movement, the vigorous checking involve fumigation or repeated also are there. Application of pesticides for the fumigation process also included in regulatory control. So last, this is the methods of regulatory control. This slides explain what exact regulatory control should be done. So let us see the site and observe functional diversion as there. So conserve phytoporia as there, embryo, vegetative, reproductive. So at the last, our seventh method of pest control is chemical control. This is well known and very famous methods of the pest control. The use of pesticide has become necessary and accepted practices in agriculture, public areas, health, forestry, and animal husbandry. The pest control by chemical called pesticide is a basic tool and will be the continued for efficient pest management. The pesticide provide rapid, effective, economical means of control of various pests. However, the problem associated with their uses are increasing and future development of new pesticide is alarming. So our our crop our crop mainly plant provide main food supply to the human and to other organism also. So it is very necessary to control that our crop from the pest. So these are the several methods from applied and natural pest control. When natural pest control fail, we applied artificial control. We use applied controls of the pest. In this applied control, there are 7 methods: first cultural, mechanical, physical, biological, or biocontrol, genetic, regulatory, chemical, etc. So this is the chemical control. When we applied chemical control, in this method, chemicals are very harmful, very toxic in nature. So appropriate equipment must be taken by the applicator, by the users. So working nozzles are also very sharp and very uh, not very long, but apart from the mouse and nose of the from the mouth and nose of the applicator. Uniform should be well developed to resistant the that chemical. So chemical effect does not apply on the man, directly apply to the pest also to control infector. So this is our pest control methods. We have understand total 7 method of pest control in applied system and in natural. When natural pest control are failed, when we have do artificial control. In artificial control, well-known factor is that chemical control. In chemical control, use of pesticides are there. So in next lecture, we have discussed regarding difference of natural pest control and applied pest control. So if you understand the topic, then it's okay. But if you don't understand, then please comment on comment section. We will resolve your all issues. So thank you so much.